What if I told you that many people don't know they're sitting on an opportunity to make money with AI right now? This video is going to help you cut through the noise with actionable tips and simple to follow steps that you can use right away. Keep watching until the end because nobody tells you the one simple shift that separates people who try AI from people who are profiting from it. So before we get started, can I ask one small favor? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energized to bring you more content. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Let's begin with step number 1, which is to use AI to offer short form content repurposing services to busy creators and businesses. If you start with content repurposing, you can actually solve one of the biggest problems and challenges that many creators and business owners are facing today, which is a constant pressure to actually create fresh, engaging content for their social media accounts every day and every week. If you help someone turn just one YouTube video or a podcast episode or a webinar or even a live stream into multiple pieces of engaging content that they can use on different social media channels, you can actually save them hours of work while helping them to stay more visible online as well. So if you think about how many creators are actually working today, many spend several hours recording a video and then just move on to the next task or project without fully using the content that they already have. If you actually step in and turn one long video into 10 or 15 engaging small pieces of content, you can actually provide a very valuable service that directly saves time and reduces stress. So if you focus on the outcome and the results rather than the technology itself, clients are a bit more likely to understand the value of what you actually do because they care about getting more content to help them grow their business without adding more work to their existing schedule. So if you could just help someone stay more consistent on their Instagram or their LinkedIn or their YouTube or their Facebook or even somewhere else like TikTok, and even their email newsletters as well, you can actually solve a very simple and real business problem that many people are actually willing to pay to fix. So if you start by just choosing creators who already publish long form content, you can avoid the difficult part of generating ideas from scratch. If you look for YouTube channels who have regular uploads but very few shorts, or even just limited social media activity in general, you can quickly identify people and businesses who may benefit from this type of short form service. So if you actually use ChatGPT from www.chatgpt.com, you can actually speed up the entire process of turning just one piece of content into many different formats for different social media channels. If you are unfamiliar with ChatGPT, this is basically an AI platform developed by OpenAI that can help users generate text, rewrite information, summarize different types of content, brainstorm ideas, and even adapt different writing for different audiences and different social media platforms. So if you go ahead and create a free or even a paid account, you can actually paste a video transcript into ChatGPT and just ask it to identify the main lessons, the key quotes, the practical tips and advice, and even the memorable moments directly from the content. So if you just give clear instructions such as turn this transcript into 10 Instagram captions for beginners, or maybe another one could be create a LinkedIn post using a professional tone. So there's two simple examples that you could use to get some good information. You can actually receive very useful drafts within just a few seconds using this type of strategy. So if you want to improve the quality of the output, you can actually provide additional details with your prompt, such as the target audience, the preferred tone of voice, and even the client's goals that they have. If you include instructions like keep the language simple and conversational, or something like write for busy parents interested in fitness and losing weight. So if you get a bit more specific and include a few more details in your prompt, you can actually produce content that feels much more personalized and much more useful. So if you find you need those transcripts from videos or even Zoom meetings or any other type of meeting that you might work with, you can actually use otter.ai at www.otter.ai to actually convert spoken words into written text. If you sign up for an account, then Otter AI can actually record conversations, it can generate transcripts automatically, it can summarize meetings, and even make it easier to identify sections of any type of content that can be reused across different platforms. So if you work with YouTube creators as an example, you can also access transcripts directly through the YouTube when captions are available, which means that you may not need any extra software for every project that you work with. If you just copy the transcript into a simple document, you can quickly organize ideas and prepare them for rewriting using different AI tools. So if you want to create some visuals and graphics to go along with the written content, then you can use Canva from www.canva.com. Now, if you've never used Canva before, it's an online design platform that offers drag and drop templates for lots of different social media assets like posts, presentations, documents, and any type of marketing materials that you might need for social media, without needing any professional design skills. So if you just go into Canva and you go to the left hand side and you look at the templates, if you actually just search for Canva's templates library, you can actually find layouts specifically designed for different things like Instagram posts or Facebook content or LinkedIn graphics and even Pinterest pins. Any kind of social media asset that you want to create, you can do it all with Canva. Now, if you are working with a particular client or a brand, you want to pay attention to the kind of colors and the color scheme and the fonts that they use. So if you just update the colors, the fonts and the logo in Canva with the brand's one that you're actually working with, you can actually match the client's brand. So you can actually create content that looks more professional, more cohesive and more consistent with the brand you're working with, and it's ready to publish very quickly using Canva templates. Now, if you find that you need a practical workflow, you can actually begin by collecting a client's latest YouTube video or even a podcast episode and just generating a simple transcript from it. If you upload that transcript into ChatGPT or even Gemini, you can just ask for, say, 20 short social media captions, 4 quote graphics, and even 2 email newsletters and 2 blog posts based on the same source material. So if you actually organize everything inside Google Docs at www.docs.google.com, you can actually keep the content easy to review and edit. If you share the document with the client, they can actually leave some comments, they can share some feedback, they can request any changes that they want, and even approve the final versions without any long email back and forth chains or messages. So if you need a place to track your projects and your deadlines, then you can use Notion, which is a really good organizational tool from www.notion.so. If you create a simple board showing each client, upcoming tasks and due dates and even completed projects, you can actually stay much more organized as your workload starts to grow. If you struggle to find those initial clients, you can begin by searching YouTube for channels with steady uploads but with limited content on other social media platforms. If you notice a creator posting weekly videos without any shorts, any Instagram updates, or even any LinkedIn or TikTok updates, you can just explain to them how repurposing their existing content could actually expand their current reach without requiring additional recording time. So if you would prefer to take a more freelancing type route, then freelancing marketplaces or platforms, you can actually create profiles on Upwork at www.upwork.com, Fiverr at www.fiverr.com, and even People Per Hour at peopleperhour.com. These are some good freelancing platforms that you can use. So if you clearly describe the outcomes and the results that you provide, such as turning one video into 20 pieces of ready to publish engaging content, then those potential clients can immediately understand the benefits that you can provide to them. Now, if you contact potential clients directly, you can actually improve your chances by creating one sample using content that they have actually already published. If you send a short message just explaining that you've actually transformed or changed or improved one of their videos into several social media posts, you can quickly demonstrate your skills with AI before actually asking for any sale. So if you actually think pricing is a bit confusing, then don't be concerned. You can just simplify the process by selling packages instead of charging by the hour. If you offer a good package that includes 20 captions, 5 or 6 graphics, 1 or 2 email newsletters, and a few blog posts from just a single video, this is like a good all-in-one, all-rounder package that you can offer, then clients can clearly understand what they're actually paying for. So if you just research similar services on Upwork and Fiverr, you can actually better understand the current market demand and just identify how other people are actually structuring their offers. If you build some testimonials and examples of your work, you can gradually increase your prices as your experience starts to grow. Now, if you just focus on helping clients save time, generate leads, and drive more sales and grow their online brands, rather than talking endlessly about AI, you can actually position yourself as someone who delivers consistent practical results. If you consistently turn one piece of content into many valuable assets, you can build an income stream based on solving a genuine problem that businesses and creators are facing every week. So if you take action with this strategy, you do not need any advanced technical skills, any expensive equipment, or even a large audience to get started. So if you want to speed up the process of turning long videos into short form content, then Opus Clip at www.opus.pro can automatically find those best moments from YouTube videos, podcasts, and interviews and captions and just format them into shorts, reels, and TikToks. Now, if you want a beginner-friendly option, then video.ai at www.video.ai can actually generate clips, resize videos for different platforms, and even remove less engaging sections to save editing time as well. And if you want another reliable tool, then Vizard at www.vizard.ai can actually identify key highlights, create subtitles, and even produce ready-to-share clips in just a few minutes. And if you want an all-in-one option, then QSO at www.qso.ai can actually turn long videos into short clips, generate captions, create social media posts, and even help schedule content, making it especially useful for creators and small business owners that want to streamline their workflow. So if you actually use these types of AI tools, then you can actually help many creators and business owners out there turn long form videos into multiple pieces of engaging content without actually spending hours editing everything manually yourself. Now, if you just learn how to use a few reliable tools and follow a simple and repeatable process, you can create a simple AI repurposing service that is very useful, realistic, and capable of growing into a long-term source of income. Let's now move on to step number 2, which is to create repeatable AI content packages for small businesses using structured templates. If you want a practical way to earn money with AI, you can actually start by building simple content packages for small businesses that need regular online posts but struggle to actually keep up. So if you focus on businesses like restaurants or cafes or gyms or salons or real estate agents or even local service providers, you can actually solve a real business problem because many of them do not have the time to actually create daily marketing content for their business, even though they actually need it to attract more leads and get more customers. So if you actually use ChatGPT from chatgpt.com, which is an AI platform developed by OpenAI, you can actually turn basic information into social media captions, promotional content, and even short form marketing messages by entering clear instructions such as the business type, their target audience, and their business tone. So if you just structure your request in the proper way, you can actually generate ready to use content in just a matter of seconds, which helps reduce the time needed to actually create marketing materials from hours to just minutes. Now, if you want to turn this into a real service, then you can actually build a repeatable content template that you can actually use for every client. So you can actually deliver consistent results without starting from scratch every time. Now, if you use Canva from canva.com, you can actually design simple social media posts using drag and drop templates. And this is going to help solve the problem of not needing any design experience because everything is pre-built and very easy to edit, change, and customize. So if you just create a standard package like 7-day content bundle, you can actually just include a set number of captions, promotional posts, and even some visual templates as well. So clients will really understand what they're actually paying for and what they will receive from your service. Now, if you also use Google Docs at www.docs.google.com, you can actually organize all your content into one place, where clients can easily review the content, leave some comments, and actually request any changes without any confusion. Now, if you want to manage your workflow in a more organized way, then you can actually use Notion at www.notion.so, which is a digital organizational tool or a platform that allows you to track client projects, deadlines, and even content ideas all in one simple system. So if you just set up a simple board inside of Notion, you can actually separate tasks into different sections like ideas, in progress, and even completed projects, which is going to help you stay more organized when you're actually working with multiple clients at the same time. So if you combine Notion with Google Drive, you can actually store files, templates, and even final content in a very structured way, so nothing gets lost and everything stays easy to access. Now, if you follow this type of system, you can likely get better results because your workflow becomes more repeatable clear and easy to scale as you actually take on more clients. Wow, that's it for this one. Now, if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start building your own online business and creating new income streams, take the next step now. Click the link below in the description or in the top pinned comment, where you can find some free guides and some free resources to help you get started right away with building your new digital business and new income. These free resources will teach you step by step how to actually set up and create your own digital business and new online income streams as well. So I know these free resources will be very helpful for you. So don't wait, take action today. You can go and click the link below in the description and the pinned comment and start your journey right now. And thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for new videos. It really does energize me to create more videos for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.